Hi guys, good morning and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be vlogging a typical day in my life. To be honest, I have finished the shift. I just finished and got home from the shift, but let me turn off my... But I forgot to do an intro to the video, so I just remembered and I'm like, let me do a quick intro to the video. Today is the next day, Tuesday morning, after Easter. Day after Easter, yeah. So I finished my shift, but before I went for this shift, I was originally booked for a ward that I wasn't happy to work. So when I confirmed the shift, by the way, hang on. So this is my customized scraps that you can see. That's my customized scraps that I use when I'm going for agency shift. Right. So where I was booked originally for the shift was elective cardio ward. And when I got there, apparently there are supposed to be 2 nurses and 1 HCA, or 1 nurse and an HCA. When I got there, I was the only nurse. There was no HCA. How can I work? Only nurse, no HCA. To how many patients? Okay, when I took the handover, I realized that some of the patients were for resuscitation, like a majority of them, like 90% of them were for resuscitation. So what if I'm alone and somebody crashes or there is an emergency, I need to resuscitate? How am I going to do this alone? Who will go and shout for help for me? Like, how can I go about doing this alone? So I can't work alone. I wasn't happy to work alone. So I bleeped site manager. Site manager quickly sent down a nurse and an HCA to swap me to another ward. So this video I'm going to be showing you is also an elective cardiothoracic ward, but it's not a ward where I worked alone. This is actually a bigger ward where I worked with other colleagues, and I was assigned to 7 patients. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed it or if you want more of these educative vlogs, and let me know what you think also about this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Becca. I'm a migrant nurse from Ghana in West Africa. I'm currently practicing and living in London, and I work originally in a nursing home and I do agency in the NHS because I have moved from the NHS. Yeah, so that is a little bit of background about me. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. To all of my returning subscribers, how are you doing? Thank you so much for always coming back to the channel. I'm gonna quickly walk you through a typical day in my life at work. I usually do night shift, as most of you all guys will know. So the shift starts around 7:30 in the evening and ends the next morning 7:30. It is a 12-hour shift, and this is an elective cardiology ward, as I said already. So I usually go to work around 7:15 and I go and take the handover. Usually we have the general handover where we all gather around and take handover from the morning staff. And then after that, you go to the individual nurse that is looking after the patient that you're going to be looking after, and you take the patient-centered handover from your colleagues. After the handover, I usually clean around my work environment, or my workstation as I usually call it. So my computer, my desktop, and my surroundings. And because of the pandemic, we usually use the antiviral wipes. Some other trusts also use the antibacterial wipes, but in this trust we use the antiviral wipes to clean our work surfaces. And so I clean around my computers, my desktops, and I arrange everything that I'll need around me for the night. So in this particular trust, everything is computerized. And if I say everything, it includes medication administration, all the documentation, risk assessment, and everything is done on the computer. So you cannot start your shift without getting a computer. And before you have access to the computer, you need to get your iClip card, that is what we usually call it, or the access card that you need to gain access to the computer and to gain access to your patient information. Otherwise, you cannot even administer medication. And so what I usually do is, as agency nurses, sometimes your agent arranges for you to get this card. Otherwise, you need to go to the other wards to get this card for you to be able to work overnight. In the middle of the cleaning, I was told I'm going to be having 2 new admissions. So at the beginning of the shift, I had 5 patients, and then later on I had 2 new admissions. So after my cleaning, I do my health and safety checks. I go around and check everything is working. This is one of the rooms where I'll be admitting one of my patients, so I came around to look if everything is working and is complete. My cardiac monitors are on, my ops machines are on. That's the TV that the patient watches. I make sure the call bell is working, the bed is functioning properly. I also go around to introduce myself to all of my patients and tell them I'm the nurse going to be looking after them, and they can call me if they need anything at all. I also assemble my things for my new admission. So I would have to do a complete physical assessment, and it includes taking their weight, taking their height, monitoring their blood pressure, and doing an ECG. And so you have to make sure all of this equipment are working and are in good shape before your patient comes through to you. So this is the portable ECG machine that we usually use on the wards. This is our clinical room, or the treatment room, that have everything. So we have our medications over there. We have our cannulation and venipuncture equipment, taking blast bottles, and everything is in this clinical room. So I was just getting ready to start my medication rounds, and usually because the medication is done on the computer, I usually write a list of all my patient medication, and then I go to the treatment room to prepare them. I usually prepare the tablets and administer the tablets first before I give my IVs. You can do it the other way around, it doesn't matter really. Just to quickly take you through the ECG. So this is just an ECG machine. That is what we use, the portable ECG machine, and it's very easy to use. So these are the leads that we put on the patient. So after you put your sticky dots on the patient's chest, you apply your leads on the patient, and then you press on ECG, and then it prints out for you just like the way I showed on the paper. So you put it on, and then you can follow. If you don't know how to use it, you can just follow this diagram and then place the C1, the C2, C3 up to C6, and then the left and right arm, and then the left and right leg, just like in the picture. Very easy to use. After doing my medication rounds and everything, I then start to do my documentation. That is my hourly checks, or my intentional rounding as we call it. So I make sure that all of my patients are comfortable, they are safe, they don't have any problems, they are not in any pain, and then I go onto the computer to document the bits that I have done. I don't have to wait for like the whole night to like kind of write everything that I have done at a later time. So I write it bit by bit as I am moving forward, and then in the morning I round everything up. So this is just around 3 a.m. in the morning. I haven't had my break yet. I am still on my documentation. All my patients are comfortable. I've done all my 2 new admissions in addition to my 5 patients that I had already. So all of my 7 beds are full at the moment. I gave my medication earlier before 11 p.m. I did all of my risk assessment. Patients are happy and they're comfortable, and I'm just doing my documentation and nurse's note and everything that I need to do, and just getting ready for the morning. As you can see, I am so tired. I'm beginning to feel kind of like lightheaded, kind of like I want to go for a break. I want to have a nap sort of. I'm not too sure, but as far as I know, I am just tired at this moment, and I literally need my bed. Okay guys, it's like 3 a.m. I feel like I'm a bit hungry because today I haven't had time to snack. So I have 1 finger of banana. I want to finish this. It's so quiet. See, like everywhere is like literally very quiet. My break starts very soon, but my throat is so dry and it feels like it's a bit sore, probably from the COVID recovery or whatever. So I'll just finish this banana and go and do observations for my patient, and then I can go on my break. Hi guys, hi. It's now 3:30 a.m. and I'm on my break. My break is from now till 4:30. It's 1 hour break. The night hasn't been too bad. Today the staffing is like is okay. Fingers crossed the shift will be like this till I finish. So I have like 4 hours more to finish the shift. I just can't wait. I'm so tired. I'm on my break, which is 1 hour. I reckon I can't do much in 1 hour, you know. Most of the times I just sit down, chill, relax, have some more drinks, go through my phone. Today I brought my malted drink with milk, and that's what I've been drinking. There's a little bit more in there. I'll finish it. And I have some fruits to go. I've used the washroom, so my bladder is not full. Today is not the kind of crazy day, you know, the days that you can run about. And don't mind my palm. You see, I've written a lot of things at the back of my hands that figures figures that I don't want to forget. This morning, 2 of my patients are going for angiogram, and because there's a cardiology ward, so all of them have, you know, cardiac conditions. So 2 of them are going for angiogram in the morning, and I'll need to prep them. I have some diabetics, check their sugar levels, give them their insulins. I have managed to do my documentation up to a point, just finish up and do my early morning meds, those medications that can be given without food. I'll do them before I go home. So basically in the cardiology ward, what we do is that because most of the patients here are patients with cardiac conditions, you have to be good in doing ECGs. You have to be good in taking bloods, because most of the times they come either straight from transfer from another hospital. They don't pass through A&E. They come here straight away, or they are from A&E and they come here. And so you need to be good in taking their bloods, doing ECGs, and you know, getting used to the cardiac monitors, because you set up the cardiac monitor, you monitor them. Some are on telemetry, you have to monitor them if they are on the telemetry. And apart from your basic nursing that you do for your patient. So these are some of the things that we do for them here whilst they wait. Some have pacemakers, so we either prep them here, they go for their pacemakers. So basically that's what we do. We stabilize them, and either they go on transfer or they are discharged and then they go home. So yeah, enough of the rant. I'll have my break and then we will talk later. So coming back from my break, I continue with my documentation and then I get ready for the morning. There are some diabetics, you need to check their blood sugars, you need to do their observations in the morning. You need to serve your early morning medications. You need to prep them. Some of them have to go for procedures in the morning or for surgeries. You need to prepare them in the morning. You need to make sure that those that want early morning washes, you give a hand to your HCA. That is if you have enough time. On this particular day, we were so short staff, and so we had one HCA covering like 3 bays, and so it was almost impossible for the HCA to do any washes at all. And so if it is impossible like that, we just leave for the morning staff, as most of the times they are adequately staffed for them to do the washes and everything. But if we are fully staffed or if we are adequately staffed, we usually help them with some of the washes, like a couple of the washes, so that when they come in the morning, they take her from wherever we left over from, and then that is the continuity of care, and that is the beauty of nursing. It is a 24/7-hour job. I just love nursing. Also, sometimes some patients are doing poorly, and so you'll be answering the buzzers and just attending to their needs overnight. So this is just me closing from work. I'm super excited. I can't wait to go home. I really need my bed at this point. I can concentrate, and for me, being night nurse is so hard, but it's fun at the same time.
Please mind the door. Going down. Doors closing.
Hi guys, so I just finished. Today has been one of the good days. The shift was good. I need to return this card back to the source, so I'm returning the card and we speak. Yay! morning. How are you doing? I know you are doing well. It's 8:30. No, let me not lie. It's now 7:45 in the morning. Good morning. How are you doing? I know you are doing very well. 8:15, a very beautiful morning. Happy Easter. It's better late than never. Like, I didn't wish you early, but it's better late than never. Anyways, happy Easter. And I have just finished. This is how glamorous I look after 12 hours. Did I say I look glamorous? I actually look crusty. But anyways, it is what it is. I have just finished my shift. I'm going to get some rest. See you guys in my next.